To the KOAM Morning News. On this Wildcat Wednesday, we welcome in a friend of the show, it's Sherry Nelson from the K-State Extension Office Wildcat District. And we've got the Kansas Youth Leadership Forum coming up technically next month, but we're just a few weeks away. Now, before we dive into this, Sherry and I want to reiterate that it's not too late to sign up for this if you or your child is interested in what we're about to talk about, but our deadline's November 1. So
deadline, yeah, they have to be signed up by.
Right. So we got about 48 hours. But first, I want to start with the opportunities that this gives somebody. What, 14 to 18?
Yes.
Why, if I'm a parent, why would I be interested in having my child there?
This conference is a very good conference because, as you said, it's designed for kids that are 14 to 18. And there's a lot of sessions they can attend on building their resumes, public speaking, just different leadership things that they can do. There's some on exploring college applications.
I love the description for that one.
So there's some really good classes for kids. Plus, if they're 4-H members, they will help elect their state 4-H council, 4-H members. Wildcat District currently has 2 kids on the state 4-H council, and they'll be teaching a session on, you know, if you want to be on the state council, how do you go about that?
As I was going through the breakout sessions, the one, I'm not going to let the one that caught my eye was making sense of the college application process.
Yep.
Now, also, too, there's an opportunity there's always volunteer opportunities for adults, and if you're interested in taking part in this as an adult, volunteers are always needed at these leadership forums.
Exactly. Volunteers are always needed, but in conjunction with the youth portion, there is an adult volunteer forum going on at the same time. So you can register for that and take your kid up, and go for them to go to the youth one, or you can just go up as a volunteer to go to the forum. And there's some good classes for the volunteers as well.
As far as when these kids come back from this youth leadership forum, what are some of the experiences that you've heard personally that have kind of helped them later in life?
Yeah, I've been taking kids to this forum since it started, and then I think this is the 23rd year for this forum. So most of the kids will tell you it's just meeting other kids that are interested in the same types of things they are, and the leadership opportunities that have opened up for them after they gain a little confidence and some things like that. So
pretty amazing that from our district alone that we have 2 participants on the youth council.
Yes.
What exactly does the council entail, and what are their responsibilities?
The Youth Council is made up of kids from all across the state. Each area of the state has 4 representatives, and then there's some kids that are on there that go to the National 4-H Conference. They have interview process they have to go through for that. But the kids, they will plan a lot of the state events. This event is one of the events that they plan. They plan the Citizenship in Action Conference.
Nice.
That'll be in February. They also plan a campference, which is a camp for kids that are 12 to 14. So kind of those in between, they're not really young enough to still go to 4-H camp, but they're old enough to go, still do some fun things, and they learn more about being a camp counselor.
So just a wide variety of opportunities to have kids and adults learn. And the real cool thing is it's packed into like a day and a half.
Yes.
Like, we're not asking you to spend a week doing this. No. Okay, so if people want to, by the way, another one called Empathy and Leadership. That looked amazing.
Yes.
If I want to register, whether I'm adult or I want to register my kid, how do I do it?
You go to the Kansas 4-H website, which is kansas4h.org.
Remember, you don't have to be a 4-H member.
No, it's just put on through the 4-H. Go to kansas4h.org under the Events and Conferences tab. You'll click on the Kansas Youth Leadership Forum or the Kansas Volunteer Forum.
It's coming up at the end of November.
Yep,
November
the weekend before
23, 24?
Weekend before Thanksgiving. Yes.
And I tell you what, November 1's the deadline.
Yes,
so
it's coming up really quick.
If you want to go, do it today.
Yes,
do it tomorrow.
it is
Hey, we've got it's almost Halloween.
It is almost
We've got
Halloween.
a pumpkin growing contest. What we got?
We had Wildcat District sponsored a pumpkin growing contest this year. Fredonia True Value Hardware provided all the pumpkin seeds.
Thank you, True Value.
Yes, we appreciated that. And so we had some winners.
Who we got?
Allison Strasburg, and I don't know if the picture's kind of small. Maybe you guys can see that or not. Allison Strasburger from Home Builder, or Studebaker, sorry, from Home Builders 4-H Club had a 57-pound pumpkin.
Allison Strasburg?
Studebaker.
Studebaker. Sorry,
Allison
I think I just
Studebaker.
confused you with Steven Strasburg.
Yeah.
Allison Studebaker, congratulations. A 57-pound pumpkin?
Yeah, she's 7 years old, so
Does
she
that
does.
pumpkin weigh more than
I'm not even
Allison?
sure she weighs 57 pounds. But
Hey, Allison,
awesome.
Congratulations. True Value, thank you for helping out. I went, hey, thanks for all these kiddos that participated. Those
Yeah.
pumpkins are amazing.
Yes, we had some good pumpkins. So.
All right, Kansas Youth Leadership Forum, you need to go sign up by November 1. Do it all online, Wildcat Extension. Sherry Nelson, well, thank you for coming in. Thanks for everything you do for the kids.
Well, we appreciate it, and we appreciate the opportunity to come on
and we'll keep that snow away for your trip back.
Well, that sounds great.
All right. Be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.